Hello, fellow space explorers. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, and Happy New Year. We are continuing to work our way through the history of spaceflight contract pack. But I did want to say at the beginning of the episode, we're really close to 500 subscribers, which is YouTube's benchmark for the first tier of monetization. So if you're on the fence about subscribing, or you've been watching these videos and you just haven't thought to press the button, go ahead and do that now, so we can get bumped over in there, and I can put in my application to provide you guys with the option for channel memberships and the thank you buttons and super stickers and all that cool stuff that everybody seems to like these days. Your help is very much appreciated. Anyways, we are continuing to move on with the history of spaceflight contract pack. I'm not really sure. Well, let's go look at the missions really quick, because I'm trying to do these in vaguely chronological order, which means that we actually have to look at the years here. So we got 1962, 1960, 1960. So there's a lot of stuff in. Here's another 1959 there. So we definitely want to grab that guy. So we want to do 1959. And then the ones we have now are Pioneer 4, which is in 1959. So we definitely need to do. So we need to get both of these done, and then we can move on to whatever the next thing is. So let's go ahead and hop into the VAB. Let's look at the mission details for this guy. So we just need to get, this one just needs to get a suborbital trajectory. So we can use our sounding rocket for that. So let's hop this guy up into here. That should be plenty of delta V to get into a suborbital trajectory. And it needs to be destroyed, so we don't have to do anything other than just get an apoapsis that's higher than, what, 70 kilometers, and then be done with it. Let it just crash. So let's get our KOS script open, switch to our root directory, run our launch program with an apoapsis of 80, a heading of 90, and an initial turn at 1 kilometer. Speed this up, get it moving, hopefully knock this mission out super fast, because it just needs to get suborbital. Begin our turn, then begin our gravity turn over. I guess it's not technically a gravity turn, since we're actually forcing it to turn and not just letting gravity pull us over. But whatever. Get locked at 30 degrees. Because I found in my testing back when I was developing this script that locking it at 30 degrees gives me the best outcome without staying in the atmosphere for too long. I found I wasted a bunch of fuel trying to level out too soon. All right, so let's get this ready to run our maneuver node. Off we go. Wait for this to slowly, painfully start turning. Get turned and lined up with the maneuver node thing here. Then ideally it will stage. We'll have our little rocket here. I mean, we just need to destroy it at this point. Oh, you know what? Why am I doing that? Let go. I forgot all we needed was a suborbital trajectory, and we just need to destroy it. What am I doing? So let that go all the way down, and boom. All right, so that takes care of that contract. Let's go back to the Space Center and start, well, let's double check and make sure we don't have any more 1959 missions. We're trying to get these done in as chronological order as we can. Unfortunately, they insist on including, so that's 1960. All right, so here's another one, 1959. So it's basically the same thing. I really wish that you could just, I don't know. I'd like to remove a lot of these really boring, do the same thing over and over again things. The contract pack that I downloaded just has a lot. I know it's historically accurate, but it's like, can you remove a little bit of the grindy ridiculousness out of this? So we just need to not run X-Man. Once we have our apoapsis where it needs to be, we can just time compress all the way until it destroys itself. So that's fine. Let's do that. Same thing. Switch to our root directory. Run launch. 80, 90, and 1. Let's quickly get this going. Get this turned over. Boom, boom. Okay, up we go. We'll get into space. Go ahead and just get rid of that now. And down we go. I'm not even gonna bother separating it. That was nice. Okay. That we just need for that to get destroyed, but that's funny. Okay, back to this. Well, hold on. Am I still able to open that? I just want to make sure I keep clearing those out as we go. Otherwise, you end up getting a long list of contract update notifications that really get old and annoying. Moving along. What do we got here? Another 1959. This one actually has some requirements to it, so it's another Air Force. It's another Air Force one. So let's go ahead and do that one. What are the requirements for this, though? We just need to get an apple. We just need a certain inclination here. So here we go with this again. I'm gonna try to use that. What is it called? Something azimuth. Launch azimuth. Launch azimuth calculator. Let's see here. Can I find a better one? Well, I wonder if there's a KSP launch azimuth calculator. Because I don't know if the azimuth calculator that I have... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's based off of latitude... Well, but... Latitude for one planet is not going to be the same as latitude... And I don't have the mech jeb yet, do I? I don't think I have the mech jeb. Where's the control stuff? Jeez. Pretty sure I don't have any of the mech jeb stuff yet. Be nice if I did. Yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff here. What do we need? I'm pretty sure I downloaded the mod pack for that, but I don't remember what the requirement is for it. Where is MechJeb on this list? Oh, that's science. I need advanced flight control, specialized control. It's a fly-by-wire hub, but I don't think that's the MechJeb. Where is our first? It's another scriptable control system. That's nice and all, but I don't know where we would find that. I know the problem is that they made the MechJeb something that's like much further along in the tree than would really be super useful, because more or less you want the MechJeb for getting you off the planet in a consistent and controlled way, and they just I think that's actually one of them. So miniaturization, I don't think that's gonna be... Am I able to search? Yeah, I'm 90% sure that we don't have a MechJeb module right now. I'm only saying that because it has the ability to set a... Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to kind of try to wing it. There's not much I can do other than just set my heading towards the upper end of what it wants and then hope that it works out. That's all I can really do. So we just need to get into an orbit at this inclination. So I guess we just go for it. This rocket is perfectly capable of getting into orbit. Oh, but you know what? I really need to start adding solar panels onto even my sounding rockets. Just to make sure we don't... it's really annoying to get into orbit and then you run out of power. So let's just go ahead. Do we have a battery on this one? Don't think we do. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, I don't think there's a battery on this one. So let's go ahead, pop a battery in here. Well, that's annoying. Let's put that on the top then, maybe? Well, that's fine. And then we can put that back there. We can close that, and then we can put our solar panels on, say, like this. And then the frustrating thing is that I'm not able to put them in closer. But it is what it is. All right, that's enough of that. So now we can make sure we're gonna have enough power to do this. We just need to get into the appropriate orbit, right? So all we need to do is just establish this orbit. So switch to 0, run, launch. We're gonna go up to, it just needs to be above. So we're just gonna go straight up to 80 kilometers. And then we're gonna set to the high, we're actually gonna overshoot a little bit. I'm gonna set it to 85 to see if that maybe gets us close, because we always end up needing to increase it by a fair bit. So maybe if I overshoot a little bit, that'll reduce some of that. So let's go ahead and get on our way. Excuse me. Okay, and then let's get this run X-Man. Get down to that. Because I want to be able to press the button as soon as we clear. Because it takes a while for the. I need to add some reaction wheels to this. I mean, if we wanted to go for full realism, I need to add some RCS thrusters, but I don't want to. Those are a pain in the butt to implement. So what is our inclination right now? 4.3? What? How are we at 4.3? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because I'm stupid. That's why. Because I'm stupid. That's why. Because I forgot to do the math in my head to actually... You can't just type in the number you want. You actually have to do the math. So, hold on. Sorry about that. That was dumb. Let's try that again. Let's switch to 0, run, launch, 80-kilometer orbit. And then to get to 85, we need to add 85, or we need to add 85 from this, which is basically 90 degrees, but subtract 5. So we need to be at what, 355? No, that's not right. Wait, this way. Crap. So if we're going 90 degrees here and we're going backwards, we need to be at 0 or 360, or 0 would be at the top. So 5? I don't know. That feels weird to me. but we'll try it. So ideally, we're going to pitch over this way, right? Okay. Yeah, that was my own stupidity. I forgot that you have to actually do some conversion there. You can't just type in the number you want. Eventually, I will get to the point where I just type in I'll figure out a way to do it where I can just type in the inclination I want, and it'll put me there, but I have so many other videos that I have to do during the day that it's just... Ugh. The thought of having to stop to go do some research for that is just mind-numbing. Okay, so let's get this run Xman. And then we can go to normal space-time here. And then we can run it. And then hopefully this will be better, right? Here we go, 75. We're almost there. Hopefully by the time we finish the burn, it will fix itself. Oh, I don't know. This is kind of right there. But anyways, we'll have a minimal correction to make once we finish circularizing. We can just do a slight correction to get the inclination that we need. So that's fine. And then this doesn't need anything, so we can just deorbit it and be done with it after that. Once we satisfy this requirement. So now we're just waiting for the burn. We're waiting for the burn. Waiting for the burn. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. Get a nice little stage prior to circularization. Let's watch our periapsis here. I do have Kerbal Engineer, but it won't pop up on the screen for some reason. I don't know why. It's supposed to pop up when you click it. Have a nice little window up here. I don't know what the problem is. All right. So we're just waiting for that. Our inclination has not fixed itself, but we only need like 1 degree of correction at this point. So that was close. All right, that will work. So now let's get our inclination fixed. All right, so that gets that. Looks like we didn't screw up our thing too much, and we just need to have a higher eccentricity. So where are we in our orbit? Are we approaching our periapsis? Yes. So that just means we need to push our apoapsis out some. So let's zoom over here to our periapsis a little bit. Then we just need to slowly push this up until we have an eccentricity that's higher. There we go. That's it. So now we can deorbit our spacecraft. And that's it. I don't think we have any more stages to do, so we can just zoom out. Let's go. This will slow us down faster, and it'll probably blow things up as we come down, so that also kind of works. Woomerang launch site. I don't remember that one. I wonder if launching from there for these high inclination ones would be easier. Down we go, down we go, and... All right. Let's get back to... Well, hold on. Let's delete our messages there, because I don't want to forget that. Let's get back to the Space Center. We'll check on the mission packs to see if there's anything else from 1959 that we still need to do. I'm hoping not. I think the last one from 1959 is that very difficult one that we have. All right, so 60, 60, 60... Another one from 59. 60s. Okay. It'd be really nice if we could get out of 1959. I feel like we've been in 1959 for 59 years. All right, the mission for this one is we just need to launch it. It's another high inclination one. These guys are killing me, so I'm just going to launch it straight north and hope for the best for this one. It's basically the same mission, just... hold on here. What's going on? Parachute. That goes up there. Okay. Not sure why the parachute got put in there like that, but I want to have the option to recover it if it's there. All right, so we're just going to launch this one straight north and hope that the inclination is high enough. It'd be really nice to get out of the 50s. 0, 1, or hold on, I'm going to do 360. Just I don't know if it recognizes 0. You never know with programs like this. Let's try to speed this up a little bit. Yeah, it's over. Well, I don't know. Once it stops, it'll pop back over here on this side, so it's still probably going to be slightly short. Yeah, see how it's over here? Our inclination is 80. We need to get to 82, so that should work. Okay, run X-Man. There we go. You cannot tell me that we don't have enough fuel for this. There's no way we don't have enough fuel for this. Come on, do the burn. I'm gonna be really annoyed if we don't have enough Delta V to deorbit this thing. Yeah, it's pushing it down. I'm not sure why it does that sometimes. I guess we have to do this manually for the rest of it. Hopefully we're able to... I wish I could zoom in on the ball here to put it exactly where I want it to be. Alright, that's good enough. So now we have our... everything's good except we need to fix our inclination. So we just need to get 2 degrees of inclination. Let's see. Alright, that satisfies that requirement. And we just need to get a higher eccentricity. So as we did before, we need to get over to here. Let's warp to this. That's not what I was trying to do. Hold on. No, stop that. Warp here, please. Thank you. And we just need to get it until our eccentricity is high enough. So... Alright, that will work. Push our periapsis down. Oops, my bad. We need to get to our apoapsis. Help if the nav ball wasn't in the way. Warp there. Push our periapsis down so that we can deorbit, and this will be the last mission that we do. So, hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more viewers. We want to get as many people along for the ride as we can so that by the time we get to our Apollo-style missions, we have a worldwide audience. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do that now, please, because we're very close to 500, and I would really like to be able to, cross that threshold into being the quote-unquote professional YouTuber. Lastly, I am also looking for cool ideas for interesting perks that I can provide for those of you who have an interest in supporting the channel. Leave your suggestions for that down in the comments section along with your feedback for the video. Again, wow, it's turning way off to the right. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.